Note that Harold wasn't feeling well tonight, so. Oh, I always skip meeting minutes. Why do I do that?
Wrong day?
Yeah, it is a long day. Approval of meeting minutes from the January 10th, 2024 meeting, regular scheduled meeting. I make a motion to approve those.
I'll second it.
Dupree motion. Sanford second. All in favor?
Aye.
There actually is an announcement. I wasn't here, but we have to announce an executive session.
We had executive session today
That
for personnel litigation.
we had a personnel one that I wasn't here for, so.
So we also, we had an executive session for personal purposes. What day was that?
What day did you guys?
A week from today.
A week ago?
Week
What's the date?
17.
17th.
Okay, so I'd like to announce an executive session for personnel on January 17th and an executive session for personnel and litigation today, January 24th. Township reports. As I stated, Harold is not feeling well, so he called in that he could not make it today. So we are on to the engineer's report.
Sure. Our office submitted our engineer's report on Friday. I just have a couple items to touch on. The first item on the engineer's report is the Chapter 94 waste load management report for West Elizabeth Sanitary Authority, since we're contributing system there down in El Rama. So our office completed this report on behalf of the township last year. It's one of the first things we worked on. We received notice from WISA on January 11th of our obligation to send our report to them again this year. So unless the board has any objection, we'll move forward with preparing and submitting the Chapter 94 report for El Rama, which gets submitted to WISA. Board have any questions? Typically, this doesn't take a lot of time. It's a summary sewage report from our collection system since we flow to them for treatment. Item number 2 on my engineer's report is on the agenda, so I'll skip that. The third is Veterans Park. Red Rock Fence started their additional fencing on January 15th. I heard from our field services staff today that work's completed now. So that's good news. Don't anticipate anything further down there at this time. So,
Since we're on parks, I hate dinner.
sure, go ahead.
So we have to do something about the playground equipment for El Rama Park.
Yes.
LSA grant, we're supposed to kind of do something by June.
Yeah, it's my understanding the grant's valid through June 2024. So
You can also request an extension. I think I said something.
that'd be my recommendation, that we
Request an
pursue
extension.
an extension to the grant.
So I don't think we need action, but you just.
No, I just wanted to say, I know that the board had approved you kind of taking over phase 2 of that.
Yeah, we looked at, yes, we reviewed where we were with it. We submitted a second phase 2A grant application to Green Waste Trails and Rec last year. So certainly that's a conversation with the group here, how we move forward with that project. But to Dennis's point, I think a grant extension would be
The banks can buy the equipment?
not typically, no. No, we typically, Larry, we
I
help
thought
you
you
with
meant
the.
they would buy it for us, so I'm sorry.
No,
if
I didn't mean to tell you.
Oh, no.
I thought the same thing.
I misunderstood.
Well, that's even
The
better.
recreation, there's a recreation board, is there not?
No.
There is not, okay.
You go through a typical procurement process for that, whether that be bid or by co-stars or method to obtain that equipment, yeah. Okay, number 4 is on the agenda for discussion tonight. I'll skip that, as is number 5, which brings me to the last item under the current engineering items, which is the Sagi sewage. Our office is to prepare the letter to be sent to the adjoining property owners for that project, so we'll have that sent by the end of the week. That's our update there. And I guess this is more of a general question, but do we know what the tap-in fee is for connecting to the ORAMA system? Is that published anywhere?
Yeah, I can have that for you before you leave.
Okay, because that'll be something that would be good to include in that letter. Just
Yeah.
letting the folks know.
I
the
can have that
tap-in fee.
information for you
Yeah.
before you leave.
Okay, terrific. Everything else on my report that's current is covered on the agenda, so unless there's any questions from the board, that's all I have.
Sorry,
Thank
I had
you.
to write a note.
Nope.
on my side.
Thanks.
So, again, we're gonna go out of order.